Hey guys, Lauren TV here, and today I did a get ready with me chit chat. We did this kind of smoky eye and this high concept Scott Barnes contouring. So I kind of walked through it. So if you want to check out this look, follow along with me, then keep watching. Let's just get into this. So I'm gonna do a technique that I learned from Scott Barnes, and it's going to be heavy makeup. I love this whole moment, like with you guys and just putting on makeup. It's literally the most calming time, and I'm a very hyper person, as many of you guys know, so I need all the calming energy and moments that I can possibly get. So what we're gonna start off is with this it's called Canvas. It's priming moisturizer. I'll put a link below because my cousin Elisa turned me onto this. It's incredible. It feels, how'd she call it? She calls it Spanx for your face. So I'm gonna use RCMA. This is, you normally have to get this like at a beauty, like you can't find this at Sephora. You gotta get this at a beauty place like Namie's or I don't know, some other place that I can't think of. And so Scott Barnes, his whole thing was about, he does contour before he does foundation. I noticed that I use less foundation when I use this trick, and it's awesome. So I'm gonna just first load up my face. I use this color. I don't even know what color it is, but whatever, it's just the light. And I'm just going to kind of, almost like you think I would be doing concealer. It's actually, I'm going to conceal on top of this. So I'm just gonna really pile on this, because what we're gonna do is we're basically just going to create my own shadows today. I'm not gonna use, you're contouring. I do not want TJ to walk in. It just looks weird. And he has, and he doesn't care. He literally could care less, but it's my issue. I'm doing this kind of sloppy, like you're like, wow, she's gonna look like a mess when she comes out of here. But you'll see it all come together, hopefully. If not, I mean, cheers. Oh my gosh. So today, Sunday, as I've told you, and I told T, I was like, I went on the rooftop, I worked out and I went on the rooftop and it's such a beautiful day. And he was so cute. He's like, you know, I was looking for a place for us to have sunset dinner. And I'm like, oh, like how cute is that, right? Like, oh my gosh, that is so adorable. And so I thought in the shower, like I thought of something like, because it's very hard. I mean, we're in LA, yes, there's a lot of rooftops, but sometimes the perfect sunset dinner is actually sitting on the beach at sunset. So I'm going to see if he wants to get pizza, maybe a little bottle of wine, and go to the beach, which then serves this whole thick ass makeup look, no purpose. But you know what? We're having fun today, and that's all that matters. Okay, so I'm gonna use white up here. This is actually the white one, because I really wanna highlight like those, like you can already see, like I'm just kind of messing with my cheekbones. I have great cheekbones, I think, because of my mom. But so why not make them more like, let's make them like Maleficent. Like, don't we all want to look like Angelina Jolie? So I'm just going to use a brush like this. Scott Barnes used one, he called it like the cat paw, whatever. And I'll link his video below because he does this whole technique on Tati Westbrook, who's a beauty influencer, guru, I don't know what they want to be called. And it's just an incredible video. And I've watched it, I don't know, at least 15 times, maybe longer. And this technique is incredible. At least it looks great on camera. Let me tell you, in person it might look a little bit crazy. So I'm just gonna blend this in and then we'll get to the contour. Okay, so now that we've had that in, I just like to use like my beauty sponge. I did wet this already, but you guys don't need to. I love using a dry one because it doesn't move, your coverage stays on. Like it doesn't transfer. It's like very sticky. It's amazing. I'm totally at a loss for words this Sunday, so bear with me. Couldn't be the wine, could it? I'm just trying to kill that coronavirus. That's all I'm trying to do. So I'm gonna use this super dark color that you think like, Lauren, that's not your color. Like, what the heck are you doing? And it's going to look real crazy in a second. Surprisingly enough, this is going to blend in. Kind of put it in the apple of my, not the apple, the hollow of my cheeks. And I'm gonna go down here. Now, you might say like, I cannot do that, Lauren. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you are crazy. There's no way that I don't even, barely wear chapstick. Well, if you just wanna have fun, so have some fun. And trust me, you can always fix whatever mistake you made. And is it really a mistake? There's no rules in makeup. This is just fun. We're just playing. And that's how, like, I get a lot of people that ask, like, you do your makeup so well. I don't do makeup that well on other people. I have a great story. So TJ's cousin, Lee, she was getting married in Sicily, and it was, oh my God, one of the best weddings ever, besides mine, of course. But it was in Sicily in this town called Scapello. And we've been drinking literally all day. Me, TJ, his dad. Okay, by the way, looks weird. Trust me, I'll fix this. And we're by the pool and we're getting ready to, ready for the wedding. And I think the wedding, I'm gonna make this up. Maybe it's at 6. And so she was getting married at like this castle, which was incredible. And I don't know why I have to hold my face like that, by the way. It's like so weird. So I get this call. I'm like, what's up, Lee? How you doing? And she's like, I need your help. My makeup looks like shit. The girl that did it, like, I look muddy. Save me. And I was like, I got you, girl. However, I was like, hey, excuse me. Whoa, I gotta sober up a little bit, because now not only I can do my makeup with a nice little like wine buzz, but you do someone else's makeup? Whoo! This is their wedding day. Like, you don't wanna mess up on their wedding day. So we get ready, and I bring, of course, whenever I travel, I bring a ton of makeup, and it travels with me. I do not, check it in because it's really expensive, but I also fear that they'll lose it. You can always buy clothes. Not every place is gonna have your perfect shade, your perfect powder, your brushes, especially like Scapello was not gonna have that. So anyways, I don't check that stuff in. It's a carry-on. And so I go to Lee's, I set up my whole like kit and everything, and fixed her makeup, and it was awesome. And we still laugh about it today because you're in another country, you're out of your element, and we made it work, and it was beautiful. See, tangent. If you just have fun. The reason how I learned how to do makeup was like just playing in my mom's makeup. She doesn't even do makeup that much, you know what I mean? So it's just like playing. It's just, you have to just have fun with it. So as you can see, like again, too, it looks a little funky, and I do the nose, right? And then, this is what Scott Barnes taught, and it's fantastic, and it totally works, okay? So when he has, and maybe I didn't say this, but he's J-Lo's makeup artist, and she always looks glowy and beautiful and fantastic. So, of course, J-Lo has it, you gotta do it. So he does this thing. And again, I'll link this video below that he did the tutorial on. He contours the lips, but you kind of like overline just a little. Not too crazy. You don't want to look crazy. And this does look weird at first, but when you blend it, And then when you put your lipstick on later, it just, oh, your lips look so juicy and looks like, if you can do it right, you can look like you have injections without getting lip injections. Just be light on the lips. That's the first thing that people look at is your lips. You know, you get a little facelift, whatever. If it's done well, maybe you're not gonna notice, but you know what you're gonna notice? Lips. Okay, so I'm just gonna buff this out here. I'm just gonna buff. And kind of just meld it into, and also this is great because it makes you look like you have the most beautiful like golden tan. And also I noticed I put maybe a little bit too much up here, but we're gonna fix that. And I'll show you how to fix that when you go ham. When you're talking too much and you just go crazy. Yeah, this is my favorite. I love when this just comes out right. And the greatest thing is, this isn't for going to like, we went and had lunch at Jones on 3rd today. This isn't like, let's go to Jones type makeup. Like this is like, we are taking pictures later. There's gonna be flashes. You know, I'm going to look amazing. That's what this makeup, that's when you do this makeup. I mean, hey, you wanna go to 7-Eleven with this makeup on? More power to you. Okay, so this part, I flick in. It's kind of like how Scott was doing it. And you flick in, because if you drag it down, then you just look like you have a big brown nose. No one wants a big brown nose. The whole point of this is to make it look so skinny. And I always feel like I have an Aztec nose. So anything I can do to make it a little thinner looking, then I will do. So then what I do here, and see, screwed that up already. I always put, oh my gosh. I always put this white line in the middle, and we'll touch it later. It's going to look crazy the rest of this tutorial or this get ready with me, whatever this rambling rant is. It's gonna stay there and you're gonna be like, is she gonna rub that, like, is she gonna, what do you call it? Blend that in? Yes, but I need it to get sticky. I need it to leave its mark. So let's just leave that there. And of course, see, this is like painting. You mess up, you just go over it again, right? It's not like these are permanent marker. Okay, so you can still see that it needs to be blended. So then you take your beauty blender and then just really get in there. You just pounce, right? Don't drag or whatever. Great. And look at, I don't even have foundation on, and I'm not gonna use that much. This is gonna be awesome. And I just pounce on the lips. We want the lips to look luscious. Okay, so we're gonna do some foundation. I'm gonna do this new one, which is the Born This Way in Sand. It's oil-free, medium to full coverage. You get it. I have really oily skin, or maybe I don't, who knows? It's so dry out here in LA that I'm surprised I have oily skin. I think I might just not know what kind of skin I have, and then I use the wrong products, so there could be that. So just a little here, and I'm just gonna do like a little just to marry everything together, but we're not gonna use that much. I use less using this technique than I do normally when I don't do the contour first. I slap on like 2 or 3 pumps. It's crazy. This is again too why I don't invite TJ to watch me do my makeup. Not like he would want to. He'd be so bored. Just like if there's any of my guy friends watching this, we're like, you are so boring. But for me, like my favorite thing ever is watching beauty tutorials. Like when I want to just like chill out and not have like, I don't know, when I just don't want to talk to anybody, I put in my ears meaning my like AirPods, and I just watch beauty tutorials. And that's all I do, and that's probably why I learn a lot of these tricks, but they're just so calming. There's some where people are really annoying, but I just don't listen to those. So, okay, see, that's like nice little, and it still didn't get this in. Don't worry, it will get there, but now it just, you know, looks all blended and totally natural, right? Like, I mean, I for sure woke up like this. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna put on the Shape Tape. I use medium because that's more like of my color, and then I go light medium to highlight. And you're like, didn't we just do this? I get it, but just trust me, this thing doesn't crease as much. It will crease if I use a lot of powder, but I'm not gonna use a lot of powder. Again, this is the moment where you're like, please babe, do not come in right now. Please do not come in. I look crazy. But I love this concealer. It's amazing. So good. There we go. There we go. So good. What else? Do we want to put anywhere else? Yeah, let's just highlight up here. Why not? I mean, we're already here. Like up there, up there. Anything else? Let's get up there. There's always like red. When you have mature skin, I love that. Like I saw the beauty industry started saying mature. When you have old skin, that's what it means. I mean, hello, like I guess that's like genius marketing. Some publicists like, you know what? Old women don't want to say they have old skin. Mature skin, okay, it's old skin. You don't want to use a lot of powder. And dewy is more beautiful. The less is more. I notice I do wear less makeup. The older I get, I guess, the more mature I get. I think mature is more of I don't think that's what you get. I think that's just more of an opinion. But the less makeup I wear, the better I look youth-wise, I think. But let me tell you, if it's like a red carpet, I do not care. I'm wearing all of it. But this just, that just blends in, where it just looks so airbrushed. Okay, so we're done. Look, see? Boom. So remember I was talking about that Laura Mercier? Yeah, we're gonna use her. However, if you guys out there like a drugstore brand, the Maybelline Fit Me, awesome. But it's really drying for me, so I don't wanna have like, what is it, crepe face? Like it literally looks like a French bakery on my face when I use too much powder. So the less I can look like a croissant, the better. I just lightly, I do the outside. I wait for the inside because you're gonna see what I'm gonna do. And like, I just lightly get the outside. And I just, that sound is so annoying. Okay, so then we just go here and just and it just soaks it up. Like if you saw this in person, my face just soaked all of that up. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this all over my face because I'm setting all of that contour that I did, as well as setting that contour, as well as the foundation. And it's translucent. It might come off a little bit white at first, but your skin will soak it up. Have no fear. It's all good. So I've been thinking about like some other like shows that I want to do. I'd love to hear your guys' comments, either on Twitter or Facebook, or I don't really use Facebook that much anymore. Do you guys? I mean, to catch up on family I do, but I don't know. It's a little much. It's a little much. But yeah, I want to do some cooking channels. Like I thought that would be really cool. Get ready with me's are always great, but I don't know, what kind of other content can we have fun together with? Oh, you know what I almost totally forgot was eyebrows. Hello. Okay, so right here, I will speed this up. You guys will not see me do my eyebrows. That's not today. Be right back. I love the Jaclyn Hill, her first palette. It's incredible. I might use that. And then I might use, I think I know I was talking about Tati Beauty. And she has this beautiful palette that I think we'll start with this one. So, I'm just trying to see like what brush is gonna work well. So, in fact, if you guys have this one, I know this is like hard to see, but this color right here, it's called Aura, definitely don't sound like a Californian. Aura Matte. That's actually really good to like set underneath the eyes. I know I don't even think she even knows about that she could set your own eyes underneath it, because it has like this kind of pink tone and it just brightens. It's like, oh, it's amazing. I was not planning on doing that, but oh, so you notice how this is starting to get blended? Looks so good. So yeah, I'm just gonna use this light color and we're just gonna see what happens. I love when like people say like, I'm just gonna do a light natural look. And then by the end, they've got like the smokiest eye, the biggest highlighter, lashes. Like, I just wish they could go back in time. Like me right now, there's no way I'm doing a natural look. Not all that work. We are going in, we're doing lashes, we're doing all sorts of stuff today, so. We've been binge watching a lot, and one of my favorite ones, which you can't binge, which is super annoying, is McMillions. Don't know if you guys have watched this. It's on HBO. Do HBO now. It's like $9.99 a month or something like that, but it's so good. It's like, it's about the McDonald's Monopoly game, and it was a total scam. And the mob was involved. There's actually, I think there's one episode left, and it starts on Monday, or not starts, it finishes on Monday, I think. I think it's only a 6-part series. But Gomorrah, it is so good. It's about the Italian mafia in Naples, and which is one of the oldest I guess secret societies in the world, and also one of the most ruthless mafias in the world. It's incredible. So, but this is like, this follows, let's say, like a low-level ring of the Camorra, the sea. But Gomorrah is based off of a book. I highly, highly recommend it. I could talk film all day long. We finished The Mandalorian last night, and I'm so late to the game. Like, Mandalorian came out, what, January? Or was it December? Was it last year? I don't know. But it's so good, but it's good in a different way. Like, it's not good in the sense of, and no disrespect, I love Jon Favreau. Jon Favreau is like, anytime I've had the chance to meet with that guy, I always try to and say hi. I remember meeting him at Comic-Con. Met him at USC when he did a thing, met him at something else too. Anyhow, I always try to make a point to go up to him and just not like, hey, John, can I get a picture? I literally have no pictures with him. All I just want to tell him is, you're great. Like, you know, we're in the business, so it's also weird when you're in the business and then you would go up and fangirl to someone. I wish I did that with Lady Gaga, but I didn't, because I'm a respectable human being, and you can't do that when you're working with these celebrities. But let me tell you, did I want to? Absolutely. So Jon Favreau, all I do is, like, when I see a celebrity or a piece of talent that I absolutely love and adore, I go up and tell them, say, hey, you're amazing, you're talented, just want to let you know you've touched me in so many ways, but, you know, emotionally, and just keep doing what you're doing, and blah, blah, blah. So I think they appreciate that. And if they don't, then they can go kick rocks, right? Someone that oh my God, it was so amazing. So I was thinking about like people that I've met before, and just like kind of like, like do that little like, whoo. So a friend of ours invited us to, this was when Cirque du Soleil still had their show in Hollywood. It's not there anymore again, but it was at Kodak Theater. And so we're backstage. He's like, hey, you want to go backstage? I was like, yeah. Like, also, this is Oscar stage. Like, he actually got us to go on stage. I do have a picture, and I'm like, I will be here one day with that gold statue. And if I'm not, it's fine too. You know, it's all good, but it'd be nice. But Danny Elfman was there. Oh my gosh. I mean, most people know my deal with redheads, but Danny Elfman, wow. Oh my word. I was like, oh, is that Danny Elfman? And I think we met him, or I might have just been like, oh, hi Danny. Like, it was a little embarrassing. And I'm actually glad that I think our friend kind of moved us along because it was like the end of the show and I think other people wanted to talk to him because I was literally about to corner him and not let him leave. I was that, just Danny Elfman is one of the greatest, you know, film composers of all time. There are others, but he's so like eccentric. I was gonna say weird, but he's not weird. He's just eccentric. And I'm all about being eccentric. I'm using this Morphe blush palette, and what I was doing was I was doing blush before ever doing any of my makeup. For some reason, I just love the way it like framed my face. And I love adding blush around the face. Not like if you're using pink or something that's like, I don't know, maybe not your natural skin color, maybe don't do that. But I just love like almost using it as a bronzer, at least this particular color. It's called Unapologetic, which is my life story. And I just like, I don't know, warming stuff up. And then this color, MUA, it's like a brick red, but it's pretty strong. And then what I love is I just kind of tap, and you might not be able to see this on camera, but I love, it almost looks like, if I put it on my nose just a little, kind of like in person, it looks like I was out in the sun and enjoying Sunday fun day or something, and like my nose got a little toasted. I kind of like that toasted look. I mean, trust me, tomorrow it could be totally different. Tomorrow, I change my mind a lot. My favorite mascara are these two. Scott Barnes Pumped Up, so good. And then Christopher Buckle has this incredible, I don't even know what is it? Grand Opening Mascara. And it's just so thin and like, it's just perfect. So let me do this and I'll get back. Okay, highlight, lips, lashes, and we're done. I literally say that, like at this point, this is usually when TJ's like, are you almost ready? And I'm like, yeah, I'll be right there. I'm using Ofra's, by the way, Rodeo Drive here just because it's super blinding. And you know, if we go to the beach, which probably won't now because well, we'll see. I just love this highlight. It's just, it looks wet. And that's the whole thing, is you want to look like you just came out of the ocean looking this, you know, smoky-eyed and blush. Like you want to look as unnatural as possible. So, what was I saying? Oh, one thing that I love doing, and everyone should, because it'll open up your eyes, and if you don't do this already, please do it. You got to do an inner corner highlight. I'm gonna use this little Jaclyn Hill. That other eye is like magic disco ball, but okay, just put it up there. Don't ever forget about your brow bone. And I mean, you don't want it to look like the 80s, but don't forget your brow bone. Okay, so looking pretty good. I'm gonna put lashes on. So there they are. That took a lot longer than what I thought it would. So Scott Barnes Pumped Up. It's known for, you can use them with false eyelashes. And then I use Anastasia Beverly Hills is, what is this? It's just a clear brow gel. Okay, here's the lip liner. And then I got Patrick Ta's new gloss called She's Secure. I'm like, duh. And it's super beautiful. Like, oh, well, when I swatched it at, Sephora, it was beautiful, but you never know. 5 hours later, I think we did pretty good. Yeah, I'm ready to go out. Do you hear that, babe? I'm ready to go to the beach now. He's not listening, but anyhow. Thank you guys for watching. Comment below. Let's do this again. Thumbs up. We don't like thumbs down. No one likes a Debbie Downer. Don't do that. Yeah, see you guys next time. Yeah, that's fine, right? That's good.